Hi there. We continue with part 2 of this custom Victorinox build. We are going to reuse the collars that were removed earlier. There is no collar for the back tool. We need to first cut the rivets to a certain length. The length should protrude about 1.2 to 1.5 mm above the collar. As a guide, I am using a similar collar as a gauge to mark off the amount of protrusion. This amount of protrusion is conservative and should be more than sufficient. After we cut off this rivet, we repeat the same process with the other remaining rivets. We can now move on to peening the rivets. As the opposite liner is not sitting flat due to the protrusion of the rivet heads, I make use of the same collars as a support so that the assembly will not rock when I do the peening. Here's a close-up view of the rivets after they have been peened. We can now do a check to see if we have over or under peened. If we over peened, the tools will not snap back smoothly. To test for under peen, apply lateral force on the tip of the tools. You should not detect any free play. If there is, continue to peen. Incidentally, if you over-peen, you can also use this technique to apply lateral force to loosen the rivet grip. You need a little more force to loosen the grip, but not too much. A little bit of Goldilocks. One more check to make in particular with the long blade is to make sure there is no interference. Watch closely the sharp tip of the long blade to see that it does not move sideways as you close the adjacent tool. I have come across instances where the long blade moves and this may chip off the sharp edge. There is very little clearance in the design, and it is a remarkable piece of engineering. Once you are satisfied with the fit and action, you can proceed to file the rivets so that it is flush with the collar. I use the Victorinox file for this exercise. We are now ready to put on the covers. To get a snug fit, use a vise with a soft jaw and a piece of cloth to avoid any markings. Our custom knife assembly is now complete. This is a 2-layer knife with the stainless steel file and the technician screwdriver. Unlike the old version of file which is case-hardened, this stainless steel file has aggressive cutting edges and retains its sharpness. Let's see if I can find something to test on. I guess there isn't much left though. This reminds me of those self-cleaning vacuums. Well folks, that's it. I hope you enjoy watching this video. In case you are planning to do your own custom knife, I hope this series of videos helps. Bye now.